Hello again, and welcome to my talk for today. Sometimes I find that things flash back into my mind from who knows where and leave me pondering a question. This morning, something happened which took me back to the summer of 1989. I was a freshly minted Church Army evangelist and had been asked to spend a week helping Captain Aubrey Bradfield with a vacation Bible school. This was something I'd done many times before, and I was very happy to do it. Aubrey was a much loved minister in the parish of Stanfield where he served, and the VBS was an annual event. Things went smoothly, and I had a great time. There was only one unusual thing. Aubrey directed the whole affair from a chair. He had no visible disability, but that's what he did. And I remember thinking at the time, I wonder if I'll do that when I'm as old as him. He was 54. What triggered that memory was a conversation I had with my neighbour this lunchtime. I was walking in the yard and he came out. As we talked, he told me he was going to play golf later as it's his day off. It's a sport I used to play. Played it badly, but I played it. I can no longer do so because of a neck and shoulder injury. I definitely can't manage 18 holes. The best I can do now is mini golf. As we travel through life, things change, and often we either have to adapt what we have done in the past, as Aubrey did with his leading of the VBS, or perhaps like me and golf, it has to be given up because it's unwise to continue. As these things happen, it's important to ask the question, what did X, whatever it was, give to me, and how can I adapt or change in order to still have those things if I need them? Let me try to illustrate. Before my parents were married, my dad played soccer to a fairly high level. As he moved from his 20s into his 30s, he knew that it was time to stop. In his day job in the foundry where he worked with many of the men he had played with or against, so those relationships and the banter continued. After retirement, he took up lawn bowls at the suggestion of a friend. What he discovered was that many of the folks from his younger days were members of the club. What he did unconsciously but effectively was adapt in order to meet his need for friendship and competition. In our service of God, as we go through life, it's important to do the same thing. It might be that we have to stop an activity, but what comes next? Perhaps in our young days we were a counsellor at Camp Medley, but other things have come along to bring that to an end. Maybe as the parents of teenagers, we have helped with youth ministry, but now our children have moved on and so have we. It could be that we've served on vestry for many years, but retirement means we're able to spend more time visiting relatives in other parts of the country. The changes and chances of life will always affect what we can do and how we can serve. The question for all of us, no matter what our age is how do we adapt and change in order to continue to serve in the mission of God. Once again, thank you for listening today and being here. I trust that you're having a good day. This evening at 6 o'clock, there will be the weekly litany, so I hope if some of you are able to make that, I will see you there. Otherwise, God bless and stay safe.